For the 5 of you that are probably still up this morning, we got a bit of a show for you. The first Madden tournament game to be played across the Atlantic in London. Today's contestants will feature the Indianapolis Colts and the Minnesota Vikings at London Stadium. And if you're still enjoying a post-Valentines Day hangover, which included the Bronco-Charger game last night, here you go. It may be late in the States, but it's a sunny morning in London Stadium. Indianapolis Colts, Minnesota Vikings, coming up next. So the uniform preview for this game, the Minnesota Vikings will be wearing their all-purple look for the first time since 2013.
Hello. My name is Kamau.
And the Indianapolis Colts will be in their road whites, top and bottom. So, yeah. The winner of this will be playing Denver. If Indy wins, Denver will come to Lucas Oil Stadium. If Minnesota wins, Minnesota will come to Denver. Just imagine the rematch if Minnesota wins.
Colts, Vikings, on EA Sports, coming to you live from across the pond in beautiful London, the site for today's game. Welcome, everyone. Brandon Gaudin here. Charles Davis with me as well. And, Charles, what a matchup we have in store.
Can't wait. Let's go ahead and get right to it. No one wants to hear from us. Let's play.
Set to go now on EA Sports. Happy to have you, and we are underway. And the run back is halted right around the 28 this time. So now the Colts will get their first opportunity with the football. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the very, very talented Andrew Luck.
And Andrew Luck's skill set is absolutely fantastic. There's not anything that he can't do as a quarterback on the field. But I also think that he absorbed a little bit by osmosis some of that great bloodline. His father, formerly a quarterback in the NFL as well.
And he's wrangled to the ground. And that carry will earn them the first down.
A little bit of leverage there. The low man won at the point of attack with the offensive lineman creating space for the runner.
And on first down, they'll feed to Gore. And they're going to lose yardage here. And a look at the offense that is hoping to put some points up in bunches here in this one. And as always, the starting lineups have been brought to you by Head & Shoulders. Shoulders were made for greatness, not dandruff. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Throws to his right, and it's complete. And a good chunk of yardage there.
Harris Smith is a player I love to watch. Whether he's ranging deep as a free safety or near the line of scrimmage where he makes more plays, keep your eyes on him.
Let's see if they can convert here on 3rd and 3. They'll feed to Gore. And the tackle there by Sendejo. So the running attempt fails them, and now they will have to punt it away. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, the former Louisville Cardinal, Teddy Bridgewater.
To me, the best part of Teddy Bridgewater's game is his decision-making. Very smart, loves to watch the game, loves to analyze it, and he does it so well, he takes care of the football and keeps his team in good spots.
Here's a run with AP. And he's going to get 6. And here's a look at the offense's starting unit. Four yards remaining now on second down. Only a 3-step drop. Throws right side, just a gain of 1.
Robert Mathis was an undersized defensive end who transitioned to outside linebacker. No matter where he plays, he's fast.
Let's go. 3 yards left to grab here on third down. Kendall Langford in on the tackle. And the defense sniffed out the run on third down, and now their offense will get ready to take the field after this punt. Penalty marker is down here. He tackles him down at the 42.
Personal foul, keeping, receiving team. First down.
Two tight end set this time. They'll feed to Gore. Right side run. And a really nice game.
Holding offense.
And that penalty will wipe out a big game by the offense. Getting set on first down. And he brings it in. And the ball will be right around the 30. That's where the tackle is made. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Decent chunk of yardage still left here. 2nd and 7. Back to the air they go. And he wrangles in the football for a nice grab. Well, up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Holding offense.
And that one is going to set the offense back. So 1st and 10. They'll feed to Gore. And there's a flag on the play. Griffin in on the stop.
Holding offense.
the defense will accept this penalty and force the offense back. And on first down, takes a snap out of the gun. And he drops the pass.
A little bit of relief there for the defense. They thought a catch was about to result. Instead, it's a play for them.
Long ways to go on second down. They'll operate from the gun. Luck trying for a long one here. And it sails over the head of the intended target. Boy, you just hate to miss that opportunity there. He was in his own area code.
If he catches that one, he sprints into the end zone. Unfortunately, it's a missed opportunity.
So 3rd and long this time. The snap from the gun. Going downfield, and that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
The defense holds serve there on the incompletion, and now the special teams unit out for the punt. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the run up the middle. And down he goes. And if quarter number 1 is any indication, points may be at a premium here today. It's a defensive smash mouth battle. Quarter 2 is coming up. Back live now in a low-scoring affair. This has been a battle on the defensive side of the football. And some extra help in the defensive secondary here as they drop into the dime. Handoff to Peterson. And he is tackled. Hardly anything there. Second down and 10. It's a screen. Able to pick up some good yardage.
As a defender, you're never crazy about a completion, but anything that doesn't result in a first down, you're going to be happy about. The key is to make sure it stays that way all game long. No missed tackles that turn into big plays.
Offense faces a 3rd and medium with 6 yards left. And he's able to haul it in. And there's a flag on the field. And of course, the defense is going to accept this penalty. Nine yards to go. It's 3rd down. Here's a run with AP. Brought down that time by Jackson. Unable to convert on the 3rd down run, and now they'll have to boom it away. He'll try his luck on the return. It's going to go for 14 yards.
It's a long time ago. Don't worry, baby, I'm a naturally. I got to live in it wonderland like
on his own island here in the backfield. From the shotgun. Tries the right side and runs out of bounds.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
my mama call, see you on TV, sunset shit done changed.
The offense will operate from the pistol. They'll feed to Gore. And it's Anthony Barr with a tackle.
Textbook defense. Nowhere to go for the runner. They get there. They make the tackle. Play over.
I'm the fucking man. Y'all get it, do ya? Type of money, everybody acting like they know ya. Go uptown, New York City, bitch. Some Spanish girls love me like a mama Buddha.
5 yards to gain here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap. Fires to his right side. Brings it in. And there, the man coverage not good enough, partner, and they're able to complete the pass.
Excellent recognition of the man coverage, and they found the guy who could win downfield.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll feed to Gore. He's got some yards.
The defense did a good job containing the run there and holding them to a short game.
I think you're truly something special. Just what my dreams
So with that, we come upon the two here in the NFL out of EA Sports.
There's no one like you around. Oh, baby.
Baby,
7 yards to go on 2nd down. The snap from the gun. And a nice grab there for the reception. Taken down just shy of the 1st down marker. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Shotgun formation. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now,
Ice water turn Atlantic to night calling in a phantom. Told them, hold it, don't you panic. Took an island for dimension. Drop the roof, more expansion. Drive a coupe, you can stand shit up, bitches undercover. I'm an asset to the guess we all meant for each other, now that all the dogs free. And we out in these streets. Can you do it? Can you pop it for me? Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet with the rod. It's that Z shit.
And it's thrown incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So a rough spot to take the snap from here. Here they go back to the air. Long pass by Bridgewater. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
Back deep in their own territory. Handoff to Peterson. Wraps him up.
When you stack up first downs, you feel like you're in control of the game. In a sense, the offense is now imposing its will against the defense.
It's that Z shit. Pull up in a demon on guard. Looking like I still do fraud. Flying private jet.
The defense here in a dime look. From the gun. And he's able to haul it in.
For all you young quarterbacks out there, zone coverage was red on that play. They immediately found the right routes to run in order to defeat it.
And on first down, they'll operate from the gun. Bridgewater bombs it away. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Second and 10. Let's go. Shotgun snap here. Zips left side, and he hauls it in and able to pick up some good yardage. And the offense is going to halt this game for a moment. They take a timeout. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action.
People like to see sacks and big hits in the open field, but sometimes the bend and don't break philosophy works awfully well for a defense. They still have to find a way to score points, and as long as you're not giving those up, you're doing just fine.
Third down and 4. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Tries the deep ball. And that one almost taken away by the defense, but it falls innocently to the ground.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way. So he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it. Just move on to the next play.
They're unable to connect on the third down pass, and now the punter comes out to boot it away. So he'll try and return the punt. So he's finally brought down, but not before a really good game. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. And it's complete. He is able to break free, and he's off to the races. And a huge chunk of yardage. And here the offense is going to burn a timeout.
Before every game, the receivers envision themselves making big plays, catches, long runs. Well, it just happened there. But sometimes when you look at the big board and you slow your feet down, keep running. That's why it was caught.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now. Takes a snap out of the gun. Throws left side, and it's caught. Touchdown, Colts.
And that's exactly what you're supposed to do in good field position. You make the other side pay when you don't have far to go for the score.
And a PAT coming up. And they cap the touchdown with the extra point. And picks up some nice yardage.
So at the end of the first half, with the Colts scoring a last-second touchdown with Tony Dorsett, 15.
We'll take a break, and we'll be back.
The Colts have finally pulled 7 points.
Two remain. Charles and I return.
And what has seemed to be a defensive struggle, which has been the theme for this entire tournament across the Bay. See Tony Dorsett rip off a huge gain, being chased down by 3 purple people eaters. And then, watch this, number 83 wrestling down a Viking defender. Andrew Lucky Johns is going to connect with his man on this one. And he's going to shake a tackle and get in. Touchdown, Colts. Terry Bridgewater is going to throw a screen pass to number 17 on this one.
Since I was 18.
So if you look at the halftime stats, the Colts pretty much been dominated, except in the ground game. But you can't only be good in one thing, and be outperformed by everything and everything else.
And the kicker's set. We're just about ready. And time to see how these two sides come out of the locker room as we get set for the third. Here we go. And the return here gets him right around the 24-yard line. And on 1st and 10 now. Here's a run with AP. Kendall Langford in on the tackle.
How about the defensive linemen? That's where good run defense begins, with the guys up front. When they hold the line, hold the point of attack, that allows everyone else to get there and make tackles.
On me, like what's up with your best friends? We get out, have some fun, we
Second and 7. And then he's taken down for a loss. Third and 9. They'll operate from the gun. And the pass does not hit its target. It falls incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Unable to convert through the air, so now they will punt it away. And now the return. So a nice chunk of yardage there before he's taken down to the ground. So everybody split out wide, the QB by himself. The snap from the gun. And he brings it in for the catch. And down he goes, just shy, it looks, of that first down marker.
For all you young defenders out there, when you're in zone defense, you have to know where your holes are and find a way to adjust when the offense tries to attack them.
Offense in a good spot here, 2nd and 2. They'll feed to Gore to the left side. And there's the tackle, but there's also a first down for the offense. Good run there. That will get the offense a first down.
Terrific vision. Saw the cut, dove for the hole, and got the first down.
And the offense lining up 1st and 10. They'll feed to Gore. Moving left side.
Everyone's looking for the big runs, the explosive runs, the 20 to 30-yard plays. But anytime you're picking up good yardage and setting yourself up on down and distance, offenses love that too.
Second down and 7. 3-step drop. And it is complete. A tackle there, but not before the first down is gained.
The defense tried to disguise their coverage as long as possible, but eventually it was read as man. That allowed the quarterback to find his number one target, his all-star playmaker. Excellent execution, big-time completion.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. They'll put it in the belly of the running back. And the safety stop there by Harrison Smith.
Ooh.
On 2nd and 9 from the shotgun. Tries the deep ball. Nearly picked off, but he dropped it.
Tremendous coverage there. Just did not catch the football and complete the interception. But what do they say all the time? If he had really good hands, he'd be playing offense.
She said she too young, don't want no man.
Gets it away under pressure.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
So she gon' call her friends, now that's a plan. I just ordered sushi from Japan. Now you
And a nickel
oh
back
yeah.
on the field for the Eagles. He brings it in for the catch. Taken to the ground, but not before a good pickup for the offense. And those are the types of catches in the NFL that you love to see being received. Going up, grabbing the football, bringing it in.
And this is what teams count on in the passing game. The athleticism of the guys out wide making plays downfield.
Second down to the offense, needing 5 yards. Shotgun snap. Caught. And he has 10 yards. And a pretty simple completion there underneath, but a successful one for the offense.
Partner, it doesn't have to be the big shots downfield all the time. Having that safety net underneath is a great thing for a quarterback.
Whoa.
So the offense has it 1st and 10. The give to the running back. Running up the middle. Brought down that time by Jackson.
As a defender, your key on the draw play is the offensive line. Figuring out how they're setting up and trying to read it to prevent the play from happening.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. And it is caught. And a good chunk of yardage there. So that does it for 3 quarters of action. The final quarter, the 4th, will be coming up after this timeout. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back here, everybody, to the NFL on EA Sports, and we are witnessing a defensive showdown. Not a whole lot of offense. Let's see if that changes going forward. And on first down, little motion now from the tight end. And he's going to holler out some instructions. And it's complete. And a good chunk of yardage is gained on the play. A lot of time in the pocket there. The quarterback able to find an open throwing lane, and he delivered.
What a terrific job by the guys up front, able to tamp down the pass rush that they've been getting all day.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. The snap from the gun. Incomplete. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun formation. Tosses left side. And the connection not made. Incomplete pass. Defense has set 3rd and 10 now. Catches the snap out of the gun. And it is complete. He caught it. And there's Vontae Davis for the stop.
The goal of every offense is to move the chains, pick up first downs. A nice job finding an open receiver for completion.
Getting set on first down. Handoff to Peterson. Nice play defensively, and it nets a loss. It's already 2nd and 12. The defense hoping to push him back more. From the gun. Goes right side. And he makes the catch.
I know the goal is to pick up the yards you want for a first down, but sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you, even if it doesn't result in that.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. This time a handoff. And the tackle is by Robert Mathis. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. Get some yards. Not a whole lot there.
The way they're moving the ball on offense now, somewhere, Coach Hank Scram is grinning. Just matriculating the ball down the field, boys.
Two-minute warning now.
She's sexy. How else was God supposed to write? She's sexy.
The seemingly endless drive continues. They'll operate from the gun. And he's going to be brought down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Shotgun snap here. Middle of the field throw. And he is stopped and taken down to the ground. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. Right side throw. And the Vikings are in for the touchdown.
Yeah, Brandon, that was the first step, but they still need to find a way to get the ball back.
Exactly. They still need some help here, don't they?
Without a doubt, they've got to go out and get a stop and make sure they get the ball back for their offense for one last push.
And a try at the extra point here. And the extra point try is converted. And we are teed up and ready to go. And the return here will get them to the 31-yard line. A pistol look this time. And he's able to bring it in. And the tackle there by Sendejo. And quickly they get to the line. And it's complete. And a really nice game. And the offensive side, they're going to stop the game with the timeout. And we are back here. I'm Brandon Gunn alongside Charles Davis. So the offense takes the timeout. And now we're set to get going. And as the fourth quarter winds down here, we're all even.
And no one wants this game to extend. They want to go ahead and win it right now.
Left it short, and it's incomplete.
Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Third and 3. Snap comes back out of the shotgun formation. Taken down for the sack. Whistle blows, timeout. The defense is going to take it, get together, and talk things over.
Those of you who were a little late to the party, a little bit of news I'd like to bring up on the national level.
And the punter gets set
President
to
Donald
kick
Trump
it
recently
after the
just
sack
declared
on
a
third
national
down.
emergency to secure his funding for the border wall because Congress is too
Penalty marker
incompetent
is
to work
down
with him.
here.
So the plans are he's aiming to direct more than $6 million in our federal funds for the construction of a wall on top of the 1.3 Congress authorized for the fencing that Trump signed.
First down.
And on first down,
Well,
shotgun formation.
and of course, Schumer and Pelosi are having their own period about it. Is holy crap, Treadwell just won the game. Wow. All right. Take a break from that news update as Danny Treadwell may have just won this game, and he may be the one carrying the Vikings to Denver next week.
Some coaches don't think time of possession matters anymore. I believe we found one of them.
Wow. Colts are done.
She wants to move. She wants to move. But you're holding her. You're guarding her. Damn, mister. Your girl.
Wow. All right.
And now for the point after.
You want to talk about come from behind victories? Minnesota's staging one in the Atlantic right now this morning as we speak.
And everyone is lined up for the kickoff. And the return will get them to the 22. And on first down, Andrew Luck going deep. And that ball probably should have been picked off, but instead incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Offense still needing 10 yards, second down. And a big tight end shifting around. Takes a snap out of the gun. And he brings it in.
We would also like to remind you that the winner of whoever makes it past the Denver-Minnesota game, which looks to be the case, the winner of the Denver-Minnesota game will be traveling to Heinz Field Sunday night for a game at, currently scheduling it for 7 o'clock Eastern. And the Pittsburgh Steelers will bring back the B jerseys for that game.
And now a first down following that long gain. Rifles it deep downfield.
And that was the game-sealing interception right there. Colts are done.
Wishes he had that pass back, but a nice play by the defender to pick it off.
And on first down, a timeout here to try to preserve the time. That's why they take the TO. And we're back, so the defense got a bit of a blow, and now Reddy's here for the next play.
She loves it. I can see it in her eyes.
Second down and 12.
And they'll just kneel it
And
here.
that will stop the clock. A timeout is taken. And now following that timeout, the defense back out on the field.
She's sexy. Her ass is a spaceship. I want to ride.
So now a third and long. Here's a run with AP. Hold up here, laundry down. Let's see what the penalty's for.
Holding offense.
And now the special teams unit to punt after the run on third down did not pick up the first. And there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul. Clipping. Receiving team. First down.
This
And the
is
defense
going to be
going
the
for the
last play of the drive. As you see, Andrew Luck drops back.
Tries it
And he's going to go for the home run,
Two were
and
there
that's
defensively,
going to end
and
it.
it falls incomplete.
The Indianapolis Colts did have a strong run. However, their loss to initially, the
This is
Colts
one
had
of
a
those where
strong
one
run with
coach, he's going to look back
their
and say,
win
oh, yeah, we
against
just made enough
wins
moves
against
to win the game.
Cleveland
The
and
other
a
ones could
narrow
probably
2-point
pick this one
victory
apart,
against
isn't it?
Oakland.
It doesn't have to be the entire game film. They'll pick
However,
those certain plays out of the game, show them to their team, and say, see, if we
Everything
correct
fell
these,
short in
we
Seattle
can
and
come out on
Minnesota.
top next time.
Seattle and today across the pond going up against Minnesota. So final score, Minnesota Vikings 14, Indianapolis Colts 7. Terry Bridgewater is the player of the game today. So you price, those of you who are still up, look outside, you can probably see the sunrise. You need to get off your Valentine's Day hangover. Just want to let y'all know that now. And that is what turned the tide for Minnesota, really turning this game around and essentially giving them the boost they needed to get on top. So Minnesota is going to be taking a trip
Charles Davis, my
all the
broadcast
way
partner,
out
and
to
our entire
Denver
crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL
on Friday.
on EA
Denver
Sports.
for a Friday game. Friday at 3 o'clock. Which, by the way, could be flexed to Friday night. There is a possibility the Vikings-Broncos game may be flexed. As news that came in recently, the Denver Broncos will bring their Color Rush jerseys to this game.
or it could be moved earlier in the day. In fact, we're going to go ahead and show the uniforms for the two games now. So in a rematch of a game played back in November, the only difference is the Vikings are coming to the turf of the Broncos, and the Broncos have a killer quarterback. So here's the Color Rush uniform for the Broncos, if you've not seen those yet. As you see, it's a all orange look highlighted by the orange Crush D logo mixed in with the current color of the current helmets. The Minnesota Vikings will be bringing a all-white top and bottom look for that game Friday. There is a possibility the game could be moved early in the day at 10:30 a.m., 12:30 Eastern, 5 o'clock Eastern, or 8:30. Those are the three times that this game will be going off later today. Vote on one of those three below. So, anyways, the uniform preview, like I said, for Minnesota. Go ahead and show that off. If Minnesota wins, the Steelers will keep their plain black jerseys. But if Denver wins, they are going to be bringing their B jerseys for a Sunday night battle in March. It will be a primetime game in March. It possibly will be a Sunday night game. It might not. Who knows? Anyways, tune in Friday for the Vikings and Broncos.